G'day, welcome to the show. Soul Covers here. It is Thursday, the 26th of June. We are almost through June. Still been a winning month overall. However, we have gotten crushed. Yesterday we had a winning day, but Tuesday we got absolutely crushed. Absolutely crushed. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe. Days I get crushed, days I do well, the support means the same no matter what the results are. So on Tuesday, we were holding some fucking amazing tickets and we just get cleaned up by the books. We go 1 and 3 for like over 3 units down. We're holding a Atlanta Dream -6.5. That closes at 9. They lose outright. We're holding a Sparks money line -115, closes -230. Sparks had a 15-point lead that game. They just give it up in the fourth quarter. We did cash the under between the Lynx and the Mystics. That was a nice sweat-free bet. And one thing I'm no longer going to be doing is betting unders when Caitlin Clark plays, because Caitlin Clark, when she plays, the over is 6-3 with the Fever. Hint, hint to my action coming up. We've got 2 bets locked in as of right now. 1 bet is still available. 1 bet is already moving in our favor. So love to see that. Go follow me on Twitter if you want to tail these bets as I place them. Sometimes when I hit record, they are no longer available. Looking back to yesterday, we had a winning day for plus an eighth of a unit. We played a middle between the Liberty and the Valkyries. We were tilted towards the Valkyries, and yeah, Liberty ended up winning by 3 or 4, I think. So we cashed that, and it's been 2 days in a row where the sharp sides are just getting crushed. Because even like yesterday, I was not holding good tickets like that. That Liberty spread closed at 9. It did see a late push towards the Valkyries, but that's because it got as high as 9.5, 10. So yeah, we cashed our middle there. We also cashed the under. That was a very lucky bet to cash. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. We saw that live total get as high as 185. Total finished at 159. That was a very slow-paced game, so we like to see that. It was just neither team could miss in the first quarter, so we cashed there. We did not cash the over on the Aces and the Sun. This Sun team, oh my god, they're terrible, aren't they? Let's have a look at today's games. We've got 2 games priced right now. We have 2 games priced as of recording. Let me just fix up my screen. Go follow me on Twitter, guys. There we go. So, Sparks and Fever. We see the Sparks coming off a very bad, disastrous loss to the Chicago Sky. We have the Fever coming off a very important win for their season against the Storm. That was a really good win for the Fever. So we saw this spread open at 11. It is now at 10.5. And that's pretty much market consensus here. We see, circa 10.5. 10.5 pretty much everywhere. Let's see, are there any 11s? There is an 11 at FanDuel. And yeah, I've got this at Fever -10, so not a whole lot of value here on either side against the spread. I do project a bit of value here on the Sparks money line. That could be an angle here. One trend that I do want to talk about is
1 pair of pants later.
Okay, so as I was saying, we've got an underdog. They're coming off a loss. The spread is double digits, but it's not crazy. I've used the parameters between 10 and 16. if you bet the underdogs just blindly, you're hitting 55%. Sparks fit this criteria. They're underdog coming off a loss. Even better that they're coming off a bad loss where they were favored. Let's just see if that changes things as well. That'd be very interesting. It's now at 57.5%. So I would not mind taking the Sparks against the spread, maybe even nibbling on the money line as well. That's the angle I would take. I think it's just too many points for the Fever coming back home after a road trip. So that's the angle I would look to play in this matchup. Looking at the total, I was saying last episode where my Fever totals just aren't where they need to be. So I have made a small adjustment to them. Basically, I've been looking into their pace of play when Caitlin Clark plays versus when she doesn't. Yeah, their pace of play increases around 7% when Caitlin Clark is on the floor. Obviously, with her injury, her minutes she's played around 60% of the season, so I've given them a slight bump in terms of pace to account for the time that Caitlin Clark has missed. So now we see this total all the way up at 176. We saw this total open at 170.5. I'm holding a over 171.5. Got that down for 1 unit. That number is long gone. So we're sitting on a really good ticket there in terms of best available price. Best price you can get is 173.5. I don't think there's any rush to go and grab this. We see circa 173. We see bookmaker at 173.5. So no rush to go play this, but I would be taking the over. As I said, overs in Caitlin Clark games 6 and 3 so far this season. We have the LA Sparks, best over team in the league, 2 top 10 pace teams. So our over in this game is in a very good position here. Next game on the card is the Washington Mystics in Las Vegas playing the Aces. Aces coming off a win against the Connecticut Sun. They absolutely demolished them. Now we have them playing in a back-to-back. No travel, but yeah, here we got this spread open at 9. It is now at 8 here. Consensus would be 8.5. Based on full season numbers, I make this Aces -1. Now, do I think this is actually meant to be Aces -1? But I think like Aces -6 maybe. Like the Mystics they're 10-4 against the spread this year. Aces 5-9 against the spread. I think this is way too many points here, especially an Aces team coming in off a back-to-back. And yeah, here we've just got too many points here for the Mystics. So, and like, yes, like the Mystics are coming off a very nice win, so that's not good for me being a Mystics backer, but I don't care. This is too many points. This should be Aces -6, Aces -7. So I've played the Mystics +8.5, got that down for 1 unit. You can still go grab this price. BetMGM has +8.5, -105. That is the bet that I have placed. So you can still go tail me as of right now, as of recording. I think that's a great bet to place. Looking at the total, we seen it open at 163.5. It's now at 161. My numbers make it 162. I don't project any value here on the total. So yeah, we're on the Aces. We're on the Mystics +8.5. That one is still actionable, and I am not opposed to taking a little nibble on the Mystics money line as well. And I may go and play that if the sharp books move that way. In terms of the sharp books, they all opened at 8. We saw some 7.5s appear as well, but they've gone back to 8 now. So not much there. We do see some sharp books laying a juiced -7.5. We see Pinnacle at 8, pretty flat 8. So yeah, I like the Mystics here. You're getting a great price at BetMGM. +8.5, -105. I don't have anything on the total. Another trend that might catch your eye is home favorites. Home favorites with no rest. They are 45% against the spread. So not a bad angle to attack here for the Mystics. Let's have a look at our best bets. We're not there. Where we just have 2 down so far. And now we do have games for Saturday priced already. 5 games on Saturday priced already. I do not have any bets in those games as of right now. We'll be back tomorrow to cover those games. Best bets right now, Sparks Fever over 171.5. That's a great ticket right now. I wouldn't go rushing to bet it as of yet. The market does seem to have settled down. My numbers have that game at 176. So look, I'll leave it with you. It's up to your schedule. If you see the market starting to move towards, if you see the total start to climb even more, then you can go grab it. Otherwise, 173.5 isn't a bad bet given these two teams, top over teams, top pace teams, and a bet that is still available, Mystics +8.5, -105. You can get that at BetMGM. Until next time, let's get them books salty.